Paula, Ennis Tate is pushing for city leaders to implement policies to address that at a systemic level. He first proposed this idea to council in April. It's about learning how to relate to and engage with those who have suffered trauma. Tate says they are advocating for policies which help reduce gun violence and domestic violence, as well as addressing systemic racism and improving education and other issues which bring trauma to communities. He says it will take city leaders, first responders, social workers, and educators to piece all of this together and change the approach in addressing trauma. Tate says they will initially focus on Avondale, the West End, and Riverside. He says what's missing right now is funding and legislation to support the initiative. Tate says the goal is to develop an Office of Equity and Gun Violence Prevention, which would operate out of City Hall.
If policy supports what we do, then you'll start to see resources to continue to flow into the communities. You'll see an improvement in outcomes in health. You'll see an improvement in outcomes in education, but most importantly, a reduction in gun violence. But on the flip side of that, not only do we see a reduction in gun violence, but we see a reduction in recidivism.
Now, Tate is partnering with leaders in Baltimore and Philadelphia who are also implementing this initiative. Tate says local, state, and congressional leaders will participate in a conference this winter to get a first-hand look at the progress on the initiative.
Thanks for checking out the Local 12 YouTube channel. Click the links and tap subscribe to get notified anytime we post.